Hey guys, I have a little bit of a different video today than what I normally do for you guys. I wanted to talk a little bit about makeup routines. Um, I'm by no means a makeup artist. I'm not a beauty YouTuber, so I just wanted to talk about what I like to do with my makeup, and I wanted to venture out a little bit more in the last few years from my normal rut that I was stuck in. A couple of years ago, I decided to go to Ulta and ask about eyeshadow palettes and wanted to get some better ones that were more blendable. I think eyeshadow is a way to play with color and bring out your eyes. So, um, the first couple of them that I was recommended was Urban Decay. One of them is the Beached palette, and it has a few nice, pretty colors in here. Couple of neutrals up here. I more lean toward this usually. I wear a uniform every day. So these were easy for me to, grab every single day. And I've worn the crap out of this one, you can tell. Um, these are very good travel size. They just go right down in my travel bag. I think these are around $50, $55, something like that. But I just got stuck in that rut. Um, at the same time, let me see. I also asked, I ran out of my favorite blush. So I got the Benefit blush duo and then this highlighter. And I'm not real crazy about the way it performs. It's okay. It just doesn't seem like it shows up on me very well. So maybe eventually I'll work on the highlighter. But this is Benefit. It's worked really well for my blush. I love it. But like I said, I got stuck in that color rut of nudes, neutrals. That was it every day. And I wanted something different. So last year, I decided, let's do something different. Went back to Ulta. I'd seen this on YouTube. It's the James Charles and Morphe palette. Picked it up. The one thing that I don't like about Morphe, there's no identifiers for the pans on the back. No identifiers for the pans on the palette. It's just in this clear. You have to keep a hold of this, and it's kind of a pain. I know it protects the palette, but this palette, it's pretty. Some of the pearl colors are really nice. This retails for $39. This is the large James Charles palette. Now there's a smaller one. I'm just not crazy about it. The blendability is not near as nice as the Urban Decay that I was used to, and I just didn't reach for it hardly at all. And back to the nudes I went. So this one has been in the drawer. I know some people absolutely adore it, but I'm not really into this one. It's got a good color range. It's not very blendable, and you just have to work it. So I think I'm going to give this one to my friend at work for her to play with some new makeup and see what she thinks. Like I said, if you're used to Urban Decay or the real buttery Jeffree Star, nah. I'll pass on this one. Then later on in the summer last year, I decided to make an order with Morphe online. And I really wanted to try the Jeffree Star and Blue Blood palette. So this was the only thing that I picked up for Blue Blood. But I am really just now 6 months in, getting really comfortable. 8 months in, getting comfortable playing with these. I feel like I look like Mimi from the Drew Carey show when I'm playing with them. I have to be, careful with it. But I'm getting more confident playing with them. So it looks really good with brown eyes. There's quite a bit. These are very deep here. The top row and the middle row has some better, more everyday looks to me. So very good, very smooth. The only one that's difficult to work with for me is this Ocean Ice. It's a different formulation that has a glitter to it. It's really pretty, but it's harder to blend to me. So very pretty. I love that. But it's just harder. Much harder to blend. So I have a damp rag. So anyway, this is the Blue Blood from Jeffree Star. I love this one. I'll set him aside over with my Pasha Pasha Mini over here. Maybe not. All right. So at the same time, on the same order, I also decided that I wanted a purple palette. And I had heard about the Morphe 39S. The same objection I have with it is there's no identifiers on the back or on the inside of the palette. Now, this one came in with a problem in shipping. There were about 4 pans cracked, or shattered, I should say. Shattered all to hell. And Morphe was great about fixing that problem. I called them within a couple of hours. They said, I have 2 options for you. Well, first they asked me to send some pictures, and then immediately they said you can either get a replacement or you can get a refund, and that's it. Either way, you get to keep the old palette. So I decided to try to press what I could back in here and get a refund because I was afraid of getting another one shipped. When it was shipped, it wasn't very well protected. The Blue Blood came in its own shipper box within the box. And then I don't even remember how this one was, but it did not obviously ship well. So there is a gorgeous selection of gemstone colors, glitter, pearl. I mean, this stuff is, oh, God. I mean, that's some, you could use some of this as highlighters, blush. It's some gorgeous stuff. The only thing that I don't like on this one is this one here. It is a more chunky glitter, and I don't know if you can really see it, but the blendability on that one's a little strange. It's really pretty, like a deep copper, but it's a strange, kind of a strange texture to it. So anyway, this one's the 39S, and it is such a gem, I think is the name of it. Fantastic palette. Love it. And actually, I would probably prefer it over another one I'm going to be showing in a minute. Even as you know, messy as it is because of the shipping problem. So also last summer I heard about the Disney collection with ColourPop. Now the Such a Gem I think was around $22, I think. So the Morphe themselves, without being James Charles or Morphe and Jaclyn Hill or whatever, they're much less expensive. Wonderful buttery texture, really blendable, great. These ColourPop are the Disney collection, and I'm a huge Disney nerd. Got my Disney tattoo. I'm a Disney nerd. These are the Designer Princess palette, and what's cool about it, it has a key to what they are on the back. On the inside, this one has the princess signatures, pearlescent gold background. They're very buttery too. I think these run around $19 or $20 a piece, maybe less. I can't remember exactly, but this one for me does not work as well as the next one that I'm about to show. I'm using this one today on my eyes. I used Poison Apple here. It was muddier when it goes on. So it's a magenta purple. And on the brush, it did not, it almost wanted to look gray. When I used it with my finger and patted it on, it went on better. Then I used Ray right here for the inside. Then I used Prince Charming here for the inside corner, and Chip for the highlight around my brow. So, or under my brow. So I'm not as crazy about this one, but I took this one and this next one to Disney, and as a combination, they work really well. This one is the Misunderstood Villains, and it's also ColourPop. Has the key on the back. Really cool packaging. There's an entire set of makeup with ColourPop and Disney Villains and everything. There's highlighters, there's lipsticks and things like that. So this has their icons on the inside, holographic here, and then the really nice, much more jewel toned. Usually I use Forest of Thorns and Fates, and I use the whole thing. I like this one better. The purple on this one is not as muddy to me. It doesn't wash out as bad as quickly, and I really love this one. I use the crap out of this when we were at Disney. So very travel size friendly. Loved it. So the princesses, I'm not as crazy about. They may look great on other people, but the villains one, I adore. So let's see, where am I at? At some point, I also picked up some NYX cosmetics. I love NYX for different things. I use them for lipstick. So far, I adore NYX Cosmetics, the liquid lipstick, because it mattes down really, really nicely. I'm trying the NYX On the Rise mascara. That's what I've got on right now. I like this one the best that I've used so far. It curls and stays and helps to separate my lashes too. I have long and thick lashes already, but they like to go any which way. So this one works really well. I don't like using false lashes when I can help it. So I also at one point had picked up these NYX Rollerball. They're like a roller glitter for added shine on your eyes. What do they call these? Roll on shimmer. I've got a black, I've got a blue, a copper color, and then like a golds, and then I have like a white, and it's packed in my stuff too. So it's just for added shine if you want it. So let's see. Also, what I'm using real simple for my eyeliner is the Wet n Wild breakup proof, waterproof liquid eyeliner. So picked that up at Walmart for like $4, I think. So I like this one. Nice, pretty tip. I like that a lot. One thing I forgot to mention with the NYX for eyeshadow base to really make color pop, I really, really like these. This is the NYX white eyeshadow base. And I cannot remember where I wound up picking this one up. It may have been from Amazon because I couldn't find it in a local store. But it just provides a base to make your color just pop out. I do not set it. I put because a lot of eyeshadows that I've worked with so far stick to that just straight a whole lot easier without setting it with a powder of any kind. So, oh boy, that NYX is really dark. So let's see. The one thing that came out last week, because I'm a purple queen, Jeffree Star Friday before last, I don't know which day that was, the 22nd-ish, something like that. He had the Bloodlust collection that came out, so that was his purple themed. So I ordered a few things from the website, and I'll show you what I picked up. This was the artwork that came with it. There we go. So it was really pretty. Purple. Everything was purple themed. The box had purple bubble wrap or lavender bubble wrap. It had Jeffree Star purple paper. Fabulous purple paper. I've already opened this, but I wanted to show you what the box looked like. So it's very, looks, not pastel goth, but yeah, shiny. Excuse me. Whoa. Okay. There are daggers next to the artistry palette. The crown bleeding. That's really pretty. And then on the back it has the ingredients. Jeffree Star Cosmetics, artistry palette, all of that. Very nice. On this one he said that he made the box where there would be bumpers all the way around the product in case something happened in shipping. So that's really nice. Well, until you can't get it out. So anyway, like I said, in the Morphe shipment, like my Jeffree Star was the only thing that was okay in that shipment. But bumpers around the box, so that's pretty cool. But let's take a minute to admire this velvet, purple crushed velvet. And then a shiny gold crown. And then the Jeffree Star Cosmetics artistry palette on the back. So this is a different kind of clasp on the front. And then a giant mirror. Yeah, really pretty giant mirror. And then it'll come with this more solid plastic insert. Now the inside has like a satin material with like filigree on it. So that's really pretty. And the mirror had a protector, but like I said, I already took it off. Let's see. So we have Vile Serpent, which is a darker green. Then like this pearl, mauve, and this is the only people have complained that there weren't any huge amounts of true purple, but I like the fact that there are so many colors that correspond with it or will work with it. And this, so let's see, real pretty, really buttery. Gonna show. I don't know if it'll show. Here we go. It's kind of a greeny yellow. And then that's a really pretty. Ooh, that's a lot of light on that. That's like wet look. But anyway, these are the colors that came in it. Oh, and then the black has a real nice glittery to it. I'm very excited to give this one a try. So there are two now for me of the Bloods on the palettes themselves. I also ordered the black Midnight Lick gloss, and it's just a dark black, pretty significant tint to it, so I like that. And then I also ordered, this one was one, the black gloss came from a different launch, but this one came from this Bloodlust launch here, and this one is Sickening. Yeah, Sickening. So it's like a lavender, real pretty lavender. Also in this one, I love this. I had to order it just because of this. This is a liquid lipstick bundle from him. So these are the first liquid lipsticks that I've tried. On the inside is the real pretty star purple. I like them all, really. I tend to gravitate toward the darker colors, but this is the one I have on right now, and it's called I'm Vulgar. And there's Royal Armor next to it, this kind of silvery iridescent. These two I think were the newest ones that were released in this collection. So if you don't like something, maybe like this one, if you don't like that, then the good thing about his is they are eye safe, so you can use it as a liquid eyeliner. So I'm excited to try some of that. And there's more metallic. So far I've tried, I think this Berries on Ice, and I've tried this one, I've tried this one, I've tried this. I like them all so far. So like I said, this is I'm Vulgar here. So I really enjoy it. I like these sizes too, because you could take these with you in your pocket on the run. So far, the way it performs, they are like any liquid lipstick that matte down. But so far, it seems to me like the NYX is a little bit more long lasting. It's pretty good. If I rub it, I get some transfer on it. So the NYX is, to me so far, a little more resistant and less the price. $52 for this collection, and the palette was $54, and I think $52 for the blood, blue blood, and each of the glosses are $18. So when you put a gloss onto one of these lipsticks, obviously like any gloss on a liquid lipstick, it's going to make it more or less transfer proof. So and then the last thing, last night I decided there were a couple things that I didn't get in that launch that I wanted to, and I should have just put in my box. But we went to the Malt Green Hills in Nashville, and I picked up some more stuff at Morphe. And this is the packaging for the collection. So this is a mirror, hand mirror. The good thing about like his palettes, like I said, are that they have mirrors in them, but some of my other ones don't. So for travel, these are a good thing. My vision is not so great anymore, so getting near a window with a mirror to see is sometimes better. But it is purple and glittery, and also purple. So that's the mirror that I picked up last night. $25, I think, and then he had a second light lavender, and then there was another bigger mirror for this collection. I needed to pick up a setting spray because all I have is this Urban Decay All Nighter, and I really don't like it. It applies like in big splats. So this is more of a mist. I haven't put on any yet. Ooh. All right, and it is the mattifying continuous mist. So I like that a little bit better. I have a tendency to get oily throughout the day. So we'll have to try that out at the beginning of the day. But I picked up a couple of brushes, real fine liner, and for the inside corner of my eye to do highlighting. And then the last thing I picked up was the last palette that I was missing out of the Bloods collection of his. And this is Blood Sugar. Came in a box, like a little cassette. Who of us remembers video cassettes, right? This one was made, I think, to be like nursing hospital stuff. So themes. So blood sugar, little cross on the back, and this is a pleather feel to it. So it's got two little. Hi, how are ya? All right, there we go. There we go. This didn't have a mirror. I don't think it had a mirror protector, but I really like that the top couple of rows are more for every day, and then the bottom has some, more dramatic looks to it. Same, nice. Ooh. But the things that are emblazoned on that are different hospital and nursing themed embossing. So anyway, that's so far my eyeshadow makeup collection. If you liked it, like I said, I'm no means a makeup artist, and I'm learning how to play with this, so watching a lot of different YouTubers. But if you like seeing different makeup hauls and stuff like that, when I find stuff, let me know. If not, I am so sorry. But I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I'll be back with some Dolly news soon. I've ordered someone I didn't really intend to. I've got her on layaway. I'll let you guys know about her in another video. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a doll video. So anyway, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and thanks. Bye.